Now to the breaking news in the death of Deputy Darren Goforth. The new developments in this case have been coming fast and all afternoon, and the Channel 2 team is on top of each and every one of them. We will check in with Sion Rhodes in just a moment. She is covering the reaction to all of these bombshells.
But first, Channel 2's Robert Arnold is in downtown Houston, where he just talked to Sheriff Ron Hickman. And Robert, what did the sheriff have to say?
Well, Sheriff Ron Hickman was blunt when he said he was embarrassed. Another employee was terminated over a relationship with a woman who witnessed Deputy Darren Goforth's murder. Deputy Mark DeLeon had been with the sheriff's office for 14 years. Hickman tells us DeLeon was initially untruthful when questioned about having a relationship with a woman who was also in a relationship with Deputy Goforth.
The leader of any organization would be highly embarrassed for the conduct of an officer that would lead up to termination due to some kind of relationship.
Now, our sources tell us DeLeon was also accused of having sex with this woman while on duty. He does have the right to appeal his termination. Another question we had for the sheriff: is there a culture problem at the sheriff's office that is creating this problem, and what is being done to address it? His answers are coming up on KPRC Local 2 News at 5 o'clock. For now, reporting live from the sheriff's office in downtown, Robert Arnold, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
All right, Robert, thank you. As Robert is reporting, last week the Harris County Sheriff's Office changed its policy to any relationship between officers and potential witnesses or victims.
Officials made the change because the original rules only address people in custody. The new rule includes any other individual who's party to an ongoing active investigation. The policy came as a direct result of the investigation into Deputy Goforth's death. And from the sheriff to legal analysts, everyone is reacting to these new bombshells in the investigation.
We've been hearing from the parties involved since we broke this information for you during our midday newscast. Channel 2's Sion Rhodes continues our team coverage live from Cypress with reaction from the lawyer representing Shannon Miles, the man who's charged with killing Deputy Goforth.
That's right. He's just one of the many people speaking out now in the light of this new revelation. Anthony Also, the attorney representing the man accused of murdering Deputy Darren Goforth, says he had heard rumors of Deputy Mark DeLeon's involvement with the witness.
I don't know what causes people to want to be with this witness. I've never met her personally, so I can't answer that, but she seems to have an effect on some people.
When the woman's involvement with Deputy Goforth first came to light, Also argued it meant the deputy wasn't actually killed in the line of duty, a difference that could mean life or death for his client.
The deputy who was slain, who was shot, was, wasn't in fact pumping gas. He was out at the station meeting this woman, and then it surfaced that he had had a relationship with her for 15 months.
Then in October, the lead investigator on the case was fired when he admitted to a sexual relationship with that same witness.
I think that this whole case has brought to light some of the wrongdoings that go on, and I think it's important that the Sheriff's Department address it.
The trial is delayed now that Shannon Miles has been declared incompetent to stand trial, but legal experts say when it does move forward, the mystery woman at the center will finally have a chance to tell her side of the story.
This is a witness who the prosecution is going to have to get out in front of and totally tell the jury all of the bad stuff before the defense team even hits the courtroom.
And Anthony Also says he needs to learn more about Mark DeLeon's involvement in the investigation before he's able to determine exactly how it will affect his client's case. Reporting live in Cypress, Sion Rhodes, KPRC Channel 2 News.
All right, Sion, thank you. We broke this story, and we will continue to stay on top of all the developments in this investigation. Coming up at 5 o'clock, Channel 2's Kathy Hernandez with what else we've learned about Deputy Mark DeLeon. We'll also hear from the attorney representing him as he's set to appeal his firing.